In prompt engineering, everything rests on three essential pillars: language, logic, and leadership. These three elements work together to form the foundation of professional level prompting. Language is where it begins. It gives you the precision and clarity needed to communicate effectively with AI systems. When your language is vague, your results will be vague. When your language is intentional, the AI can follow your direction with accuracy. Logic brings structure and reasoning. This is where systematic problem solving comes in. It allows you to break down complex tasks, design solutions step by step, and guide the model toward a clear outcome. Leadership is what elevates this work from technical skill to professional mastery. Leadership ensures ethical use of AI, strategic thinking, and responsibility in every interaction. It's about understanding impact, making informed choices, and guiding AI in a way that aligns with organizational goals. When these elements come together, prompt engineers don't just generate outputs, they architect solutions. They build systems. They drive business outcomes. This formula is what transforms simple prompting into a strategic, high value capability. To work effectively with AI, you don't need to know every technical detail behind the scenes, but you do need a simple understanding of how these systems operate. This overview will help you communicate with AI more clearly and more effectively. First, AI does not think, it predicts patterns. Large language models identify patterns in data and generate responses based on probability, not conscious reasoning or understanding. Second, context guides accuracy. The information you provide shapes the behavior of the model. When your context is rich and relevant, the AI can produce precise and appropriate responses. When your context is missing or unclear, outputs become generic and may miss the mark. Third, constraints improve performance. While it might seem counterintuitive, giving the model boundaries actually helps it focus. Defined parameters, formats, or rules allow the AI to allocate its computational resources toward producing the result you want, instead of wandering through endless possibilities. And finally, ambiguity breaks models. When instructions are vague or incomplete, you get unpredictable or inconsistent results. AI struggles with assumptions and missing details. This is why clarity in prompting directly leads to reliability in output. Understanding these principles is a major step toward becoming a strong prompt engineer. One of the fastest ways to see the difference between amateur prompting and professional prompting is by comparing what happens when you give AI context versus when you don't. Let's look at prompt A. The request is simply, write something about customer service. There's no tone, no audience, no purpose, and no direction. As expected, the result is generic, unfocused, and rarely useful without major revision. The AI has nothing to guide it. Now let's compare that with prompt B, which provides clear context and structure. It specifies the scenario, the tone, the format, and the goal. The result is a targeted, professional response that addresses the actual needs of the situation. It requires minimal revision and is immediately usable. This simple comparison highlights a core principle of prompt engineering. Specificity and structure consistently produce better outcomes. When you learn how to give the right context and the right constraints, the quality of your AI outputs improves dramatically. Professional prompt engineers don't rely on hope. They rely on clarity, structure, and intentional design.